So this is not necessarily one of the questions that I typically ask, but what would you say is one of your biggest current fears?
Ooh, the fear of failure. Yep, the fear of failure. I fear failure so much, I don't allow it to enter my stratosphere. So I will take a risk so I don't risk failing. Get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So like that's where reaching out to people that you have no business reaching out to, and crossing your fingers that you even get a response, let alone a yes. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I fear failure so much that I just can't allow it in my bubble, man. Yeah. That's the one thing I fear the most.
That's one thing you fear. And then what would one piece of advice that you would maybe give like your younger self or anyone kind of seeking? What would be that one piece of advice that you'd give?
Keep going and take failure as a lesson. And it's like cliche, dude. We've been hearing that, like, fail forward and take it on the chin, because when one door closes, another window opens or whatever. Like, that's all cliche to me. When you start implementing it, you have to realize you can't be a 30-year-old doer unless you've failed prior. And that's like what these young bucks, you're 20, right?
19.
You're 19. Yeah, you're young. Like, there are going to be so many lumps you take. You're going to have so many roadblocks in life, so many bridges that fold up that you think they'll never come down. But it's by you just bearing down. You get there when you just keep going. It's the people that, and these are the people you stay away from, the people that they lose once and then they take that loss and then they give up. And you'll see that a lot. Professionally, bro, there's these connections you make, and you can always, once you start getting good at like reading people, having the deep conversations, you start to learn like how people got to where they are in life. The ones I love, the ones I envy, the ones I call business mentors today are the ones who lost so much that they won. Mm-hmm. You hear this a lot in the pitch game. So like I operate in the pitch game, trying to bring in Netflix comedians and bring in acts and speakers. The amount of no's you hear, they guide me to the yes. So I get so many no's. I hear so many no's on a weekly basis where it's like, it doesn't even matter anymore. Okay, on to the next one. Like, to the point where there have been some big time artists that I have just said no to. Mm-hmm. I just got linked up with a couple of them a couple months ago where they wanted to get on some shows we got coming up, and they're living in LA now. They're big time, like they're signed, stuff like that. But it's like, no, I don't know, dude. Fuck your fee. You know, your fee. Like, I'm not gonna pay your fee. Your value you're bringing me is not worth your fee. You know what I'm saying? You expect me to pay you this and fly you and another person out first class? Get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? You think you're a big dog because you got 1.2 million followers? I don't give a fuck. And that's power, my friend. When you get to that point where you can tell people no thank you. And that's where, like, there are people, dude, I used to have to worship the ground a motherfucker who had 15,000 followers on Instagram walked on. It's to the point now where I don't even care because I know the value I bring to anything. Get my drift? Mm. And that is a great place to be. That's because I failed. That's because I have taken it on the chin and kept going.
Yeah, you've already taken all the no's and you're already used to it. So
doesn't matter.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Fuck out of here with that bullshit.
Yeah. So how can people find you? Social media?
Find me on, definitely attend our events if you can afford to. Definitely make sure you come. A lot of them are free as well. But find me on Stationary Astronaut on Instagram, Stationary Astronauts plural on Facebook, Nikolai Zeppa, NikolaiZeppa on Instagram, Facebook. Link up with me. Come to our events. Let's chit chat.
And when's the next Lincoln Drink? Have you have a date for that yet?
Typically, we're going the first Tuesday bi-monthly. So our next one, we're going to stay at Finnegan's. That'll probably be May 7th. We have a meeting coming up regarding that, but it'll probably be May 7th. Okay.
Well, Nick, thank you so much for coming on the Evernorth podcast, man.
Love you, bro.